What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I am your host, Slackers, or maybe this is just a very convincing hologram. But today we got some pretty interesting news. Multiple multiple pieces of news to go over. So first up, brand new spirits are coming this weekend. The Bowser's Fury. I think many of us expected a Bowser's Fury spirit event, but I'm excited for this one. Now, I don't read Japanese, but this does have a few numbers, and I can read numbers. 4-9, that's going to be April 9th for us here, at least in the United States, and probably around the rest of the world. April 9th, let's go. So that's what, this Friday? Yeah, this Friday. And then, let's see, there's 3D, but Super Mario 3D World. But then there's another number 3 there, so I'm assuming there are 3 brand new spirits, also by the 3 different type of characters in the picture. It should be 3 brand new spirits coming to the game this Friday, which is so cool, considering just this past weekend, we had the Monster Hunter Rise spirit events. So here's a fun fact, if anybody cares, but only twice in the history of Smash Ultimate have we gotten back-to-back weeks of brand new spirit events. And no, I'm not counting ones that come with the DLC characters. I'm counting only DLC spirit events. So those 2 instances, I believe the first was back in November 2019, which started, it was either Pokemon, the Sword and Shield event, and then Resident Evil, or Resident Evil and Pokemon. Either way, those 2 were back-to-back weeks. And then in January of 2020, I believe it was the Astral Chain Spirit events, followed by the very next weekend, which was the River City Ransom Spirit event. Again, those might be flip-flopped, but it's only twice ever. So this is cool. 3rd time ever. Back-to-back weeks of brand new spirits. I'm excited. Can't wait to. And the thing is Bowser's Fury, is the God Slayer Bowser? Isn't that like his nickname or something? Is he going to be a legend spirit? That's what I'm very interested to see, because the new spirit events that we've gotten, only one. Again, not the ones that come with DLC characters, but everything. All the DLC post-launch, those spirit events, we've only gotten one legend spirit from all of those, and that was from the Pokemon Sword and Shield event. It was the Zacian and Zamazenta. So is God Slayer Bowser, is Bowser's Fury going to be a legend spirit? I kind of hope so. I would love to see a brand new legend spirit in the game, but fingers crossed. That's wishful thinking, but either way, brand new spirits starting this Friday. Gonna be a good time. I can't wait. Of course, we're gonna be doing that for Spirit Board Sunday, but the other piece of news here is pertaining to, I guess, Crash Bandicoot and Master Chief, but kind of. So this is not anywhere near a hard deconfirmation or disconfirmation. This is, has anybody heard of the leaker or the insider that is known by Nate the Hate? He's got his own podcast, and I actually just listened to a small snippet of it where he kind of says something here. But basically, we have this article that says Crash Bandicoot is likely not coming to Smash Ultimate as a DLC fighter, says this insider. Now, the insider doesn't flat out say Crash is not happening. He just says, I have a gut feeling this ain't gonna happen. So again, your gut could be wrong, and this is the whole point, that I'm not gonna take this person for their word. I'm not saying they're a liar, but I'm just not saying, I'm not gonna be like, all right, they said it, that's what happened. That's not the way I'm viewing this. But because look at all the DLC so far. Look at pretty much everything. Everything besides maybe Banjo and maybe here, with a weird little Terry thing, but that was right before his reveal. Every character for a very long time, up until maybe a week at most before their release or their reveal trailer, has been a very well-kept secret. So potentially these 2, Master Chief and Crash Bandicoot, they still have a chance, because it's just this person's gut feeling. Now, they are known as Nintendo Insider. This Nate the Hate has actually apparently had correct Smash Bros. Information before. I couldn't find any link, but apparently Nate the Hate did say that we were going to get a Smash reveal at the Game Awards. Again, I don't know how early, how soon before the Game Awards actually happened. Did he say it the day of? I don't know, but apparently he revealed that information, so he at least apparently has that going for him. So I guess he's got something on his side. But again, the quote right here, basically on this podcast, he's saying something along a viewer, let's see, right? Most recent podcast. Nate was asked by a viewer what his thoughts were on the speculation of Crash Bandicoot and Master Chief. and if he thought they would be coming to Smash Bros. As DLC. And well, Nate apparently had a guest, modern vintage gamer, and the guest here said, yeah, they both have a pretty decent chance, I would think. But then Nate himself, the Nintendo insider, apparently, again, I use air quotes because I've heard the name, but I don't know how great of a track record he is. I haven't looked too much into that, but apparently he's got stuff right. So again, we're going to be loose with the air quotes here. So, insider. Apparently Nate himself feels otherwise. I don't know why, especially regarding Crash, because right here is the quote from the actual podcast. And it says, of the two, Master Chief and Crash Bandicoot, of the two, Nate would give Master Chief the probability of the highest, probably the highest probability Master Chief has between him and Crash Bandicoot to get in Smash Ultimate. But my gut feeling is that we probably don't get either. Now, again, this is an insider, and maybe he's got his sources that are leaning towards one character, but again, he's not saying who that is. But again, his gut is just saying, all right, maybe it's not going to be Master Chief and it's not going to be Crash. But then again, like I just stated, Nintendo, they've done a fairly decent job, for the long haul, up until right before the character gets revealed, of actually hiding the news, hiding the information, not letting it slip out there on who it is. So potentially Crash could be getting in, and Nate just hasn't heard about it himself because the secret's been so well under wraps. And it does bring up one interesting point, which I think there was something here. Yeah, right here. What makes the possible deconfirmation a word? Wouldn't it be disconfirmation? Who cares? We're not here to argue that. But remember, the Activision reportedly had a 5-year plan for Crash Bandicoot, and that all culminated with him coming into Smash Bros. As a DLC character, and it's supposed to be this year supposedly. So again, I'm not calling Nate no liar. I don't know enough about him to warrant an honest opinion about the guy. And if I could say, yeah, we should believe this, or nah, don't believe it, I'm just gonna say, believe it at your own will. Believe it at your own will. So again, the whole leak with the Crash 5-year plan, it was like the Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, and there was a mobile game, and then there was the Crash Team Racing, then there was coming to the Switch or something. There's quite a few things that lined up. Every year there was going to be something, and then at the end, Crash was going to be, yes, he's finally in Smash. So I know Crash has always been one of the more likely characters, but look at how many characters have always been more likely. I talked about this, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago. All these characters that we continuously say are the front runners, and yet every new reveal, none of these front runners happen. And it's like, wait, are they really front runners, or are they just, I like the character, therefore it has to be a front runner? That's not how Smash that's not how this works. That's not how this works, guys. I think most of us know that, but it's still funny. But Crash Bandicoot, and depending on how, I'm sure somebody in the comments knows a lot more about Nate than I do, so if you want to believe his word, feel free. I ain't going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you, but again, it wasn't Nate flat out saying, yeah, Master Chief or Crash, they are not happening. He didn't say that. He just says, I have a gut feeling they're not happening. Probably because if he is a real insider, he just hasn't heard anything. But then again, that could be due to Nintendo really keeping it under wraps, making it a surprise. Because again, Nintendo, here's the other information. I don't have a link for this, but the other thing was E3 was confirmed. So hooray. What was it? Nintendo, Microsoft, some other companies are going to be involved. So Nintendo's going to be there. So presumably E3 Direct, and well, like we've been speculating, around E3's most likely the next time we're going to get the next reveal. E3 has typically kind of been at least Western kind of based characters. Look at history, right? So, Crash is still somewhat big in Japan, but I think he's definitely bigger in the United States and Europe for sure. So that's two really big regions in the world that would absolutely love him. I'm sure Japan would as well. They don't have any ill will towards him. It's not like Nintendo's one of these fanboys out here that are like, hey, you know what? He did rival Mario way back in like 1997, and we still hold a grudge for that. Even though that was mainly a Sony thing, but yeah, we still hold a grudge. So no, you can't get into Smash Bros. Okay? Yeah, we remember. We remember from Pepperidge Farm remembers 23 years ago. Yeah, that ain't happening. No, that's not how this is. That's not how this happens. But yeah, so really cool news though. 3 brand new spirits coming to the game this Friday. Can't wait to pick them up. Maybe a brand new Legend Spirit. Fingers crossed. That'd be great. And then, I mean, again, depending on how you want to take the word of this Nintendo Insider, potentially Master Chief and Crash Bandicoot, their chances aren't looking so good, or maybe they're still where you thought they were before this, and whatever Nate said doesn't really apply to you or change your mind whatsoever. For me, like I said, I don't know anything about Nate, so he doesn't really change my mind one way or the other. So I still want who I want, and I still have my idea for who I believe are front runners, but then again, I've been believing some of them have been front runners forever, and they still haven't been revealed. So are they really front runners? Either way, that is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the little Smash news. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed as always. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.